So I have a new way of studying, which is essentially creating a word and sentence list that I put next to me whilst I'm playing, and then I record myself both speaking and playing at the same time. And by playing, I mean playing Minecraft mostly. And I point things out in the video. Now, whether I'm going to actually use those videos for YouTube videos or not, I haven't decided yet. I'll see if I can make them not sound horrid. If I can do that, I might do so. But these are the sentences and words that I have collected for my practice. So the current sentence list and word list looks like this. In Coptic, I do not believe there is actually a proper word for to be. So often they use kind of something that approximates it. In this case, this is a something seems to be u something, pe, pai, u, pe, pai. Or if it's feminine, u, te, tai, u, te, tai. And if it is plural, you would say hen something, ne, nai, hen something, ne, nai. So what you're saying there is, these are some something, something. The way that one would say, that is a something is kind of different. It is u something be betamau, which breaks down to, I believe, a something, this one, which is over there. The pe, I believe, is kind of like this. It's a construct form, I think, of the word pai, maybe. I don't remember entirely. I could be wrong. But there is no verb there. Not really. And again, you have the feminine version, which is u something te tetamau. U something te tetamau. So this is the most common word order, I think. I could be wrong. I have seen other word orders, for example, pai u something pe, which makes me wonder whether you can also say petamau u something pe. But I'm just going to go with this order for now because it's easier to remember and, it's good to be able to get some pattern stuck in your head at first, and then you can graduate to other things later. The next one is, this is my and that is my, which I have found to be, looking at books, pai, be, pa, something. So pai, this one, be, this, pa, my, something. And the same way, tai, de, da, something. You could also use a plural. You could say nai, ne, na, something. And then there is a distal version, which is petamau, be, pa, something. So the thing that is over there, that or this, my something. And you have the feminine version, which is tetamau te da something. And then you've got, I think maybe netamau ne na something. To have something is wuntai, wuntai. And there's also a version wunti, wunti. I think the wunti is a smaller version that uses a slightly different grammar. But the one version that I have seen quite often is wuntai or untai, u, or untai hen, maybe, if I'm getting this correct. And then there is a negative version, which is muntai, muntai, I don't have. And then I have a lot of, might be something like wuntai and ha, wuntai and ha. To put it here, there, over there, might be something like ka'af pei ma. So ka'af, put it, which is ka'a, and then f being the masculine, of pei ma. So put it here in this place. And then the feminine, because you have to break it up for masculine or feminine, ka'as pei ma. So put her in this place. Ka'af pama etamau. So put him in the place which is over there. Ka'af umpama ettamau. Or ka'as umpama ettamau. And then when you want to say this cat, this temple, that temple, you would say pei, te, pei, te. So pei, pei on, this stone, pei on. Or te sim, this grass, te sim. Te hre, this food, te hre. Pei shen, this tree, pei shen. Another sentence I have here is ti me n something. So I love the usually is ti, I, me, love, n, of, p, t, n, which is our article. So, but, for example, pashore, I love the sand. Ti me and pashore. Ti me and pashore. Ti me and paon, the stone. Ti me and paon. Really, this is kind of like I am loving the stone, I think. Ti me and pashe, the wood. Ti me and pashe. I love the water. Ti me and pamo. Ti me and pamo. I love the grass. Ti me and sim. Ti me and sim. I love the tree. Ti me and pashen. Ti me and pashen. I love the seed. Ti me and pachroch. Ti me and pachroch. I love the food. Ti me and hre. Ti me and hre. I love the desert. Ti me and pajaye. Ti me and pajaye. I love the flower. Ti me and pahrere. Ti me and pahrere. I love it would be ti me mof. Or if it's feminine, mos. Ti me mof. Ti me mos. Ti me mof. Ti me mos. I loved or I was loving something. Nei me m. Nei me m. And I don't love ti me n un. So for example, I don't love the sand, just like Anakin. Ti me mpasho an. Ti me mpasho an. I don't love the sand. Ti me mpasho an. I don't love the stone. Ti me mpaone an. Ti me mpaone an. I don't love the wood. Ti me mpashe an. Ti me mpashe an. Something that I've noticed is that like materials and things like that will use even if it's kind of uncountable. So for example, when you're talking about stone or wood or sand, water, etc., you would use it seems. So for example, this is sand might be something like usho pepai. Usho pepai. This is stone. Uone pepai. Uone pepai. This is wood. Ushe pepai. Ushe pepai. This is water. Umo pepai. Umo pepai. And that one over there, or that is sand. Usho pe petamau. Usho pe petamau. That is stone. Uone pe petamau. Uone pe petamau. That is wood. Ushe pe petamau. Ushe pe petamau. That is water. Umo pe petamau. Umo pe petamau. And that is grass. Usim te tetamau. Usim te tetamau. And we'll go for a plural. I don't know if there's a plural form of the word seed. I know there are some words that have plural forms, and there are a lot that don't. They lost a lot of their plural forms over time. But hen chroch ne netamau, I think. Hen chroch ne netamau. So those are seeds, I think. So, or some seeds. Hen chroch ne netamau. This is my sand. Pai pe pasho. Pai pe pasho. This is my stone. Pai pepa on. Pai pepa on. This is my wood. Pai pepa she. Pai pepa she. This is my water. Pai pepa mo. Pai pepa mo. This is my grass. Tai teta sim. Tai teta sim. That is my tree, which I think is petamau pe pa shen. Petamau pe pa shen. That is my food. Tetamau te ta hare. Tetamau te ta hare. That is my desert. Petamau pe pa jaye. Petamau pe pa jaye. That is my flower. Petamau pe pa harere. Petamau pe pa harere. And then I think if it's plural, for example, trees, it might be something like netamau ne na shen. Netamau ne na shen. Put it here. Ka'afampeima. Ka'asampeima. Ka'afampeima. Ka'asampeima. Put it over there. Ka'afampama etamau. Ka'afampama etamau. Ka'asampama etamau. Ka'asampama etamau. I have water might be something like untai n u mo. Untai n u mo. I have sand. Untai n u sho. Untai n u sho. I have stone.